Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Timmy from 236. I'm gonna be talking about my 2019 CR125 build that I got going on here. As you can see, she's coming together. I've had it since December 23rd, 24th, because I went and drove real far to get it. I'll get into more details on that. Yeah, we got some motor work going. Just waiting on piston now, rebuilding the shocks. So yeah, let me start the story behind it. I've been racing dirt bikes since I was 4 years old. I have a 2017 KTM 350 at the moment. Just wanted a fun 125. I always wanted one, and I found a deal down in Connecticut. I'm from New York, so I decided to pull the trigger on that, and I drove there. It was 5.5 hours there, and then 5.5 back. Probably around 2 hours, 2.5 hours of total between gas breaks, food breaks, and actually being there. I left my house to pick up my buddies at 11:30 in the morning. By the time we got everything together and got a truck and everything, it was about 1:30, and we got to the guy's place in Connecticut 8, left there by 9, and I was home in bed by 2:30 after dropping everyone off and everything. So it was a long ride. Bike was not in good shape. I'll put some pictures at the end of the video for you guys, and I have a couple of me when I was like polishing the frame and everything. But yeah, I picked it up for a little bit more than it was worth, to be honest, but not too bad. As you can see, a lot of work going on. First, when I got it, I stripped all the old plastics which are in there in that bag. It is a little messy, and there's snow. We have about a foot and a half of snow, almost 2 foot probably by tomorrow. My college just got canceled for today. I'm hoping it gets canceled for tomorrow too, but yeah. So excuse the mess. Been working pretty hard in here. Don't have a lot of time to clean up, but so I got the bike, washed it, took it down to the frame, polished it with aluminum polish after I scrubbed it down with a Scotch-Brite pad and all that. Came out pretty good. I got the frame back together. I redid the forks and everything. They're pretty good. I got all new bushings and stuff. Got the Polysport Restyle kit. Some nice Acerbi handguards, however you want to say it. Same with their front rotor guard, because I just kind of like the stock look of them. And I have fork guards that I just ordered coming in. Eventually, I'm going to get the hubs and rims. Powder coated rims are going to be black, hubs are going to be red. It's going to look pretty sick when it's done. I'm going to find some spokes and stuff with red nipples too. Just haven't really looked into that yet. Got some valve stems and rim lock holders, but yeah, so I got some other little goodies like the reservoir cap, front and rear. I got instead of the plastic one, I got a metal guard, and for both of those foot pegs, I got these. They're cheaper GPI radiator hoses. There's some that came on the bike, but they were pretty beat up, so I got new ones. It has GPI radiators that came with it, along with DeVol radiator braces. Pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of these because they fill up with mud, especially with off-road riding. I won't keep these on for long, most likely. And I just got a DeVol glide plate. Not pretty cool. Got to tighten it down and everything still. And all this is gonna have to come back off, obviously. It came with this cool gas cap, Big Nuts by I can't even read it, but something racing. I don't know. But I also got that little bling piece, and I have these grips right here. They're Pro Taper like Neon MX ones, but as you can see, the colors just don't match. It's kind of like a pink, so I just ordered some blue ones. It will match this bar pad right here I got. I like it. America, right? I got some other little parts, Tusk. Cheaper, but still pretty good, high quality, Just some parts all around. I got new sprockets and new chains right here. The old chains in there. Pipe was pretty beat up. I got to weld on this bracket right here. I have it in my baggie over there, but that bracket's broke, not a big deal. Weld that back on. Some dents I can get out. And this was all like really rusty looking. I don't know how well the camera can pick it up, but yeah, I mean it's not bad anymore. It looks like a regular bike, not all covered in oil. Yeah, radiators are pretty straight. The brackets were a little bent, but I got them straightened out quite a bit. Subframe was taken off, or swing arm was taken off and polished. So was the subframe. You can't really see it under this. But yeah, new rollers, new chain guide, everything like that. I didn't like the white, so I got a black one of the, I don't know, mud flap, I think it'd be called. Also, I did some work to this FMF. It's not a turbine too, it's actually a power cord too, but I couldn't get the other stickers for it. It's just on here loosely now. I did some heating to it. It actually looks really good in the light. Kind of gives it that rainbow look. Got a new moto seat. Yeah, pretty much it on that part. Like I said, those nice foot pegs. I gotta tighten down the radiators and cut some hoses still once the motor's in. Yeah, and then this was that ugly yellow stock color that was all chipped up, so I painted it black. Just ordered this torch and got that in and just did that pipe and stuff. I got Tusk levers. Once again, they're cheaper, but they do the job. I'm ordering new V-Force 3 reed kits for it because these ones are pretty shot. I'm having trouble getting this bottom piece out as well. I'm going to have to look into that and how to get it out. I don't think I have, yeah, nothing under there. I'll get into my piston and everything and what I'm waiting for in a minute. Here's the power valve. All the power valve, head gasket, everything. So I ordered these kits from Tusk about their gaskets, right? And you can, as you can probably see in this video from the camera, they're bent, both of them. I ordered one and told them that they were bent. They sent me another one, and it's also bent. And it's not so much that I'm worried about the paper gaskets, but as you can see, these metal gaskets are bowed and just, they're not usable. Luckily, before that, I ordered a regular head gasket because I wasn't originally going to change the top end on this. Then I got digging and found out that it pretty much needed it. So it's not too bad. I technically got a free set because these back ones, the power valve covers and everything's not bad, but it's still a pain in the ass, you know, dealing with all that. Then here's the cylinder. There were some parts. See how it's all chipped up? It's not too big of a deal. It's been sanded down, you know, no big burrs sticking out, just a little bit of indents. But that is from the throttle slide on this. When I first got it, this is a brand new one. All of this right here and on the other side was chipped off and pieces went through the motor. It didn't hit the cylinder, but it just went through to the top of the head. Marred it up pretty bad. But as you can see, the cylinder's in really good shape. There's nothing wrong with it. It is ported and polished, as you can see. It is bored too. It's a 134, which is kind of the issue I'm having with the piston right now because I bought this Wiseco from Rocky Mountain, but it is for a 125. I did not know it was a 134. This is the original piston. It's worn. Wouldn't have made it too much longer. As you can see, the top started to chip off a little bit, but there's no damage to the cylinder. The carb over here, I just had to order a rebuild kit because this needle seat in here is actually bad because there's an O-ring around it, so it's leaking gas. So no matter how you adjust the float, it's still pouring out the bottom, and that's one of the reasons I think it's not running good. There's the bowl. Not that big of a deal. Yeah. When I bought the bike, it literally spit out so much oil from the exhaust, and my swing arm and everything was covered in oil. It was nasty, and it's just, you couldn't even rev it out. Part of it was the reeds were, there's a gap in the reeds because they were worn. The piston was worn. You know, it was getting too much fuel from the float, and then the needle wasn't sealing right because I had to clean that, and then the throttle, actual slider was broken, so I was letting in more, and yeah, just a whole bunch of stuff. Right now I'm waiting for another one of these. This is one of my dad's. It's for the KTMs. I was not aware that like they are different sizes. So I ordered one from Tusk that I'm waiting on to finish the shock all together. I got new seals and everything put in it. I'm gonna put that back together and then put it back on. The linkages over here, just redid all that. Turned out pretty good. I polished all this stuff. I gotta order those Scotch-Brite pads for like a Dremel online because I can't find them anywhere, but I just hand scrub those. And yeah, pretty much what we got going on. The crank's good in here. As you can see, there's no play up and down. There is side to side, but that's normal. Yeah, the piston, pretty bad, but it wasn't that bad comparably to like the cylinder and stuff. It's not toasted or anything like that. Um, yeah, I just redid the water pump seal. That was bad. Well, they were missing a washer, which made it go bad. I had to order that. I had to put in a new uh, kick start spindle seal. I think that's what they call it. I put in a new counter shaft seal, and then the shifting shaft seal right here. I'm gonna have to change. I'm pretty sure because I think it is leaking. Not a big deal. And yeah, just gotta put this all back together. I gotta take this power valve back apart because it's not completely free. Like it moves way better than before, but it's just not free, and I'd like it to be free. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not too much left to do. Just waiting on a couple parts, and then it's just assembling stupid stuff like the motor and putting the motor mounts in, and you know, all that. But once I get that shock bullet in for the seal, I'll be able to put the whole entire rear end together, which will be pretty sick. Can't wait to see how that turns out, and with the grips and all that. And yeah, I'm getting a return for that piston. And then as soon as I get that return and the money goes back in my account, I'm going to order a piston from Dennis Kirk, which is a Wiseco. It's better than this one. See this rub mark right here? That's from them not drilling holes in the piston for proper lubrication on the exhaust bridge. For like bikes that have power valves and stuff, they just wear. The Wiseco one, this is a Racer's Choice. I'm getting the Racer's Elite, which has a spot already cut out for the lubrication on that, so that would be pretty cool. Easy installation, don't have to drill anything, should slide right together. Probably take me, once I get it, probably take me half an hour to get the motor all back together. Besides the power valve, that little bit of stuff I have to do there, and then put it in the motor, and yeah, rebuild kit for the car's coming. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, this is part one. I'll update you and record the rest. I just kind of slacked on it and didn't feel like doing it. And then I was like, yeah, you know what? Whatever, screw it. So here it is. And I'll put some pictures of me in the process of rebuilding it. And also in the process of me buying the bike. I have a couple of it in the back of a truck. And I don't think I have any of it after I washed it. But I definitely have some of it stripped down and everything. So yeah. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe and like if you do like the video. I think I'm going to start making this a full-time thing while I go to school and go to work, so should be fun. Stay in tune. Peace.